You don't even drink coffee.
Oh, yeah, like a milkshake or...
Oh, you don't milkshake. Oh.
You don't want to say a milkshake, mate.
This includes venues as well, so when you go out, get that rig out before you get kicked out. That's something I live by.
Because I know we'd go to horse camps and you'd meet everyone and then everyone you want to keep in touch with. You'd get on MSN and then...
You want to readdress that?
What?
What kind of camps are you going on?
Anyway, week of a lifetime. It was absolutely massive. I was all over the place, driving hours
Didn't
and
you
hours
just
a day.
do your weekly update?
Well, that was not it. I
just got to talk loud, confident. Yeah. Otherwise, yeah. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, I'm on.
Wow, it's just got to be loud and confident. That's again the pep talk. A look into the mind of the enigma known as DOS.
The hopeless man known as DOS.
It's been happening, DOS. What's been going on? It's been a while. Actually, I have to take credit for that, or perhaps take the blame. I have been the reason we're late this week. I feel like maybe a punishment could be we have to share like one of our deep, embarrassing memories. Going forward, of course, I would be able to think of anything like that because most of my memories are pretty memorable and awesome. But going forward, deep, embarrassing memory to start off an episode if you're the reason we're late.
Oh, that was just going to be my weekly update as it was. It's been one of those weeks. But yes, no. Tell me about your week. You know, if it's that exciting that you can't do the pod, it better be fun.
I thought you were segueing just perfectly there, but anyway.
Yeah, I thought about it, then I just dipped. I was like, I'm not ready. I'm not mentally ready.
So it's no big deal, but your boy, already a 2 times homeowner, is about to become a 3 times homeowner.
At that stage, man, it's no longer called a home. If you've got 3 of them, it's not a home. It's a material possession.
It is, mate. It is, and I'm trying to squeeze every cent I can from you renters, you renting scum.
Scum.
So I'm buying this 110-year-old Queenslander, just dripping with character, mate. I'm absolutely in love with it. I think about it every day. I think about how many nails are in the floorboards. Think about, how long it's going to take me to sand it, what tools I might buy.
Love it.
Mate. That's what I've been doing. I've just been thinking about the house, and you've messaged me about this podcast or something, and I'm just like, no, I don't have the time. I'm flat out. I got to think about, I think there's 1,000 nails in the floor, but it could be 2,000. I'm not sure, That's what's been keeping me really busy. Aside from that, I've got your mum and dad in town.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. They don't even talk to me.
No, they keep me posted. It's just one of our, daily catch-ups, and they're like, oh, by the way, we're coming into Longreach. I'm like, sweet. And I'll be heading to dinner with them in T-minus exactly, half an hour at this point. So it's going to be a bit of a shorter episode.
To be honest, though, if you're late because of me, they will understand completely. It'll make so much sense to them.
Yeah. No, but it's been a good week. Been a very busy week, few weeks. But I'm finally coming out of it, You get through the things that you need to get done, and suddenly you're like, oh, life can kind of be kind of chill. And hopefully that's where I am now.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Well, I'm not quite on that same vein. I just realized as you said that, I was like, I'm not there yet. I'm at that shambles point where you're like, shit, there is too much stuff for me to do right now. And you're nigh on a mental breakdown, and you're just looking at it. You're like, oh man, I literally wrote out a list. I just find that's a coping mechanism for me.
Yep.
And I wrote it out, and I was like, fuck, there's a lot to do.
Bit going on.
Yeah, a bit going on. Like even just today as an example, went to a house inspection, and my roommate drove.
Buy a house, mate. Looking to buy a house.
No, looking to live that peasant renter life. And we got there and had a look at it, came back out, go to jump in the car, and it's not there. The car is not there.
Oh, so now you don't have a home, you don't have a car. Life just kicks you when you're down. When it rains, it pours.
Yeah, so we haven't heard anything yet, but we're assuming it was picked up by a tow truck.
You haven't heard anything.
Yeah. So fingers crossed. I mean,
yeah. Do you want to get the house, or is the house cursed to you now?
It wasn't even that great of a house.
Oh,
Like
mate.
we went there, and we're like, oh, nah, we're not going to do it. And then
Yeah.
we get out there, and there's no car. We're like, oh, okay, I guess we are doing it. we're on this side of town now. We might as well.
Sign the lease, boys. We're staying at home tonight.
Yeah. And then yesterday, bloody, I used like a bathroom in my apartment complex, and then it ran out of toilet paper. There's no toilet paper.
Oh no!
And I already kind of gone, and that was I was just like, oh man. And
Finish
top
the
it off.
story. What? No, hang on. Back it up. Yeah, what do you do?
Okay. So
Socks on, socks
the age old question. No, it wasn't too bad because thankfully it was a paper towel sort of setup. As in like the sink and the bathroom and the toilet are like next to each other.
Yeah.
And then there was paper towels instead of a air dryer, and I was like, oh, thank God.
Still
for
not
that.
what you want.
No,
Paper towels
not.
they don't have the same ply as your what's the brand called?
Yeah.
Dulux or something, or is that the paper brand?
That's the paint brand. Yeah, and like this tush needs some loving, so I felt like I betrayed it in that moment. Yeah, and my washing machine broke freaking 7 days ago.
You're having the most shambolic millennial rental crisis at the moment. You're
Literally.
Everything's going wrong. Right when you need a few things to be going right, when you're looking for a new place to stay, which is probably the most stressful stuff ever. I can't relate. Like I said, I tend to just buy my houses, which is the recommended way. But yeah, that's busy, man.
Yeah. Well, to top it off, so I was obviously looking for a place.
Yeah.
So we have to be out of this place in 4 days, and I don't have anywhere to live. So I'm homeless in 4 days, which brings us into the road guide to not being homeless.
This is sort of sounds like you're manifesting something with this episode. It doesn't sound like this is for the benefit of the Rogans. This is kind of for you to be like, how we're not going to be homeless. All right, step one, we're gonna breathe it into existence or something.
Yeah, I'm here to find answers. That's what I'm here for.
All right. Well, you already know that I'm not exactly a vault of suggestions, but your recommendation is going to be how to not be homeless from a rental perspective. And for me, I'm about to spit some game. Millennials tuning in. That's our demographic. You guys, you're staying poor, and I'm here to change that for you. I'm here to improve your quality of life a bit. So definitely stay tuned.
Yeah.
I've got some to tell you.
Yeah, actually, hold on one second. I just figured out who our big call guest is going to be. Because Christian, you just walked in the door, so I'm just going to yell out, you've got 10 minutes. If you can prepare a story, you're on.
This is how all the great big calls are made. It's just like, oh mate, just walk in the door. He's
10 minutes.
a part of the pod.
Make sure you got a phone around and record, and you're sweet.
Yeah. Nice.
You're on. Right. So we might as well move into step one. I believe you have the honour, my property managing father.
Step one. It's really simple, actually, and I don't know why renters don't think of this in the first place. It's just buy a house. Don't just buy one house, though. You need to be safe because, in today's economy and today's market, it's like you should have a few houses. That's my approach. So my advice is to buy copious amounts of property. That way, maybe the market on the Sunshine Coast doesn't get real good. You need to sell it, move to the outback. I've got 2 houses here now. I'm sort of safe. Maybe you get flooded. Hey, you need to have a house where it's dry.
Out there?
Yeah.
If we've got 2, does that mean you're like mayor of the town?
I'm pretty sure that's how you sort of, get allowed to actually run for mayor. You have to earn a certain amount of properties. And now that I own like 30% of the town, I'm actually eligible to run for mayor. My competition will be my girlfriend, but aside from that, we make up most of the population here. Just keep buying property. Just keep buying it. It's pretty simple. Just take out, get mum and dad, help you out. Pretty straightforward. Works for everyone, I'm sure. Or do like I did. And if you don't have enough money for a deposit, and now take this down. If you don't have enough money for a deposit on a house, just use your equity from the other house that you own to pay the deposit. That way, you don't actually spend any money. I think that's a great way to get started in the housing game, is to use equity from your existing properties to buy houses. That's step one.
Is that healthy?
Pretty straightforward. Yeah, it's great. It's really safe, and especially with prices going up and up and up and up, they'll never go down. So just over leverage yourself if you can. If you're in the
Do
position
we need
like
a
me.
disclaimer on step one?
Oh, do you know, we might actually need. This is not financial advice.
This is just not to be homeless.
We need. I'm reminded myself. I need to put that up at the start of the video. No, but it is between you and me, the ones in the know. It's what I've done. It works 100% of the time for me.
Yeah. Well, step two, if you can't do that, if your parents aren't going to help you with the deposit, then you got to brace yourself for the sort of the real estate agent roller coaster. And so what I've come to understand from real estate agents, they are the worst people on the planet.
Oh, what about our listeners? What about the Rogers for the real estate agents?
I have friends that are real estate agents, and I still stand by this comment. Like, I just have met so many, property managers that are just so incompetent. Like, they make it sound like they have the hardest job in the world. And it's literally like, it's a yes or no scenario. You're the middleman, and all you do is like, say we applied for a place last week, and the real estate agent was like, yeah, sweet. All right, you guys look really good. I'll put you over to the landlord, and should hear back from him really quick. It's been 7 days.
Wow.
And nothing. They're like, oh, sorry, I'll have something for you in the next 24 hours. I'll have something for you in the next 24 hours. It's literally a yes or no scenario.
Jeez, all right.
Hey,
so raise
these
your
guys...
voice. You're scaring me, dude.
Oh, man. And then if you ever have a problem in the place, you're like, oh, look, like the heater's not working. They're like, oh, yeah. And then a month later, nothing's been done about it.
Yeah, or it's like my mate punched a hole in the wall, come and fix it. And they're just like, that's not our problem. You need to sort that out quickly. And it's just like, what do you even do?
What do you mean?
There's so many holes in the wall because he's punched holes in the wall. And you keep giving me, making more problems for me, no solutions.
I thought you'd help. Aren't you team resident, not team landlord?
It's like, hey, all the lights in the house are UV lights. They're like black lights. I can't see my way around anymore. It's besides the point that we put them in there. It's just like it's a hazard now, and we're in danger.
It means we're like an anti-drug household because you can't inject up,
and things are clean because stuff isn't showing on the bloody. I don't know that's how it works, but anyway.
Not sure.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Moving on, but yeah, you're right. No, you're not right. I'm not going to sign off on that because we've really penetrated the property manager market with our podcast, and that could alienate a lot of our listeners.
I just think there's such a big difference between a good real estate agent and a bad real estate agent. There's no bigger gap, I think, in any other profession.
I love it when the property manager or the real estate agent, they get you, like when we had that share house when holes kept appearing in the wall, fist-shaped holes and stuff like that. The real estate agent kind of got it, and they got who they were renting it to because, they know about it. And then when they'd come for the inspection, they'd be all sealed and plastered, and they'd be like, okay, we'll renew the lease. And at that point, it's like, well, you're complicit now in
100%.
our destruction. And we had a great
it's negligence.
Yeah, exactly. So you're with us now,
We're in this together.
Exactly. So, at the end of our tenancy in that house, they just, they refunded the bond and they just like, no questions asked. We're not going to report you because, they did try to strong arm us, and we were just like, hey, how bad we were, and you've known for a while. You're happy to take $500 a week from this house that was just getting ludicrously not worth that much. It's good.
Oh,
sometimes
actually,
they're all right.
I just remembered I nearly went to VCAT with a real estate agent once. I think it's VCAT.
Yeah.
With our guest on the show as well. He was there. He was involved.
Friend of the show.
That was friend of the show, the big call guest of today. We can elaborate a little bit later, but that was a proper poker face scenario. Just bluff.
Maybe that's his big call.
Yeah, that's not a bad one. Yeah. Anyway, roll on to step 3. I've just had a glance at it and I'm off ya.
Big step 3. I know you'd be off this because there's the problem with you poor millennials. You just aren't thinking straight. You think, I've got to live in the city, I've got
Stop thinking you're above a millennial. Keep
not-
talking down to us.
I am a millennial, but I'm not like you. I'm not one of your millennials. Okay, I am different. I should be treated as such.
What do you mean, you people?
Joey, can you please start addressing me with a little bit more respect? You come to me for all these loans. Can you just call me Lord or Sir Prosser? I'm sick
you
of
for
the
loads.
Anyway, leave the city, guys. What are you doing? Why are you there? You're just trying to look cool in your Porsche for your hipster friends or your Zoomer friends on TikTok. Get a life.
Zoomer friends.
Figure it out. Come out west. Come to the regions. Come to rural areas. You can buy a house like I just did for 200 grand. It's that simple. Don't even think about renting anymore. Just start buying cheap houses. Very, very simple label advice, because when you think about it, you see, have you ever seen a homeless person in a field, in a property, in a paddock? I haven't seen a single one out there. I see horses and sheep. So that's the advice. Don't be in the city, because you shouldn't be. Get out of here. Come on.
Is that what we should do though? Like gather up all the homeless people in the cities, and then just like put them in a paddock in the bush.
I think we need another disclaimer that the thoughts and ideas contained in this podcast aren't reflective of our employers or anything like that. That's an important one.
But like we're gonna put feed out there for them as well, and like you're gonna have water troughs. Like they'll live a good life. They'll be free range homeless people.
Yeah. Oh, this is yeah. I don't know what to say.
I don't know what this is.
What was step 4? What were you thinking for step 4?
I'm not even sure, man. I'm looking at it and I don't understand.
I'm gonna have a look as well. One sec. What have we got here?
Step 4 is prepare to be disappointed. And I don't know if I was just like writing like my mental thoughts.
Looking at step 5, I'm thinking this was just a stream of conscious, because there's not things get pretty incoherent from here. You're doing it tough, man. You're not thinking straight.
I'm stressed.
Yeah.
I'm stressed, but I guess it kind of works. I can work this.
Does your accommodation at the moment's really nice though? Like, prepare to be disappointed. I think you're staying in a great place.
Yeah, hit the jackpot there. Mind you, I only got in because like some guy got deported. Otherwise, I never would have moved into this house. So he prepared to be disappointed, and he got disappointed. That's for sure.
He was like, "I'm going to be living in Australia." Wrong.
I'm living the Australian dream. I was like, rookie error.
Right.
Get on your plane.
I think, yeah, go.
Yeah. Well, I think it was also like more so because you look at like the photos, like of properties, and you're like, oh man, this place is gonna be sick, and you get there, and it's just like, the photos were like 3 years old. The last tenant was in there punching hands in the wall.
The slumlord shuffle. I love it. That's the strat. That's how you get them in. And then by the time they're there, it's like they've traveled across the city to be there and check it out, and then you've stolen their car in the meantime. So,
mate, it was probably a real estate agent that stole my roommate's car. I'm gonna have to check that.
Yeah, imagine
that's something they would do. That is something they would do.
Imagine you get the same agent in a different place, and he pulls up in your mate's car.
Oh shit! That's a nice car.
Mate, I think step 5, clearly it sounds like there's a lot of demand for rentals and accommodations in the city. Maybe step 5 is figure out elusive schemes, sorry, not elusive, but really sort of fancy high-level schemes to deport people from prospective houses you want to move into. It seems like it's worked in the past for you. Yeah,
maybe I should maybe I should work for the federal police, and I'll just keep getting people deported. Come to think of it, one of my roommates is a Kiwi citizen, so there's something I can work with there.
I'm not sure if that's going to help you get, if there's 2 spare rooms, then you and the other roommate could go in, and the other guy could just, go back to New Zealand.
It's that easy.
Brilliant.
Right, mate. Well, you can take us away with step 5.
That was step 5, mate. That was step 5. Wait, I thought deport prospective competition.
Oh, fair enough.
I thought that was pretty straightforward.
Step 5.
Here's what step 5 was, according to Doss. He's got, make it a home, not a house. I'm just curious. I mean, we're definitely on like a time constraint today, and we're definitely running late. And you know, I've got places to be, but make it a home, not a house. I'm just. Can you even explain that one?
Well, yeah. I was just thinking about putting plants in it.
You like think live, life, love, live, laugh, love.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're going to have live, life, love on the wall. And as long as you got plants in the house, like I got the one plant just to put it in the video shot as well.
Nice.
So like I look real greeny, even though there's nothing on the wall because we're half sort of moving out. So it's shambles. But it's not a home right now. Once you've put that notice in, it instantly loses home value and just becomes a material.
It loses home value. And I'm just putting my blind up because the sun's gone away, and I think, there we go. Oh, actually, the sun's still kind of here.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Oh, so for the people watching on YouTube, I am in the dark again because the light blew. The light bulb blew above
This is
me,
great.
and I just keep forgetting.
People that have never seen this are probably going to tune in. They're like, oh, sweet, how not to be homeless. Really good advice. And they see that one bloke is just like living in a freaking basement or something. He's like, oh, I'm not sure I don't want to pick up what this guy's putting down.
I think the guy's under a bridge. Is he
I
doing
can
a podcast from
the
under
trucks
the bridge?
going over the top. Let's go on here.
Is that an ambulance in the background or a
He's
police car?
Look, not our best advice, but I think between us, you can. No, you probably can't. But anyway, buy copious houses. It's the best advice I can possibly give. There you go.
Should have been a road guide to being homeless.
Yeah, definitely. Sounds like that's sort of the trajectory we're on. One of us is hideously over leveraged, and the other has had his car stolen and can't find a place in the entire city of Melbourne. So
Yeah.
hopefully this manifests us a pretty good situation. Yeah, Dos. And I'm late. I'm going to be late to dinner with your parents, and I can't bear the thought because they've got so much good advice to give me.
And you are the golden child over
I know,
me.
and I'm
so.
messaging them right now on our way.
It was hated. It was hated.
She's messaged here. I've got to move. Dos.
They're so on time. I love it.
I know. Rogue is rogue.
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 Catches.
See ya.